and welcome to SNN, Sageville News Network. This is the start of our 6th season. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Tanner. Our top story for September. What else? The start of school. We welcome all the new students, families, and staff to Sageville School. And to our returning students and staff, please reach out and introduce yourself to the new people and be sure to smile.
The 2017-18 school year has begun, and we're off to a great start. Let's see how it all began on day 1. Sadly, we lost a Sageville student and dear friend over the summer. SNN would like to now pay tribute to the memory of Caitlin Ornazorg.
There are many other things happening at Sageville. The beginning of the school year is always a busy and exciting time. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Sageville is a part of our new yoga program.
It's all to help our growth mindset. Check it out.
Up next, we have a little surprise for you.
Let's just say it'll be funny, informative, and maybe just a little sassy.
That's all for this month. We will be back in October. Until then, we hope your news is good news.
He's friendly. He's furry. He's sassy.
I'm here to translate what Big Squatch has to say, because I speak Squatch. Well, looky here. We got our very first sassy top 6. The top 6 things adults can learn from kids. Number 6. A 7-year-old's voice is louder than a restaurant full of 200 adults. Number 5. Baseballs make marks on ceilings. Number 4. You should not throw baseballs when the ceiling fan is on. Number 3. When you hear the toilet flush and the words, "uh-oh," follow, it's already too late. Number 2. Play-Doh and microwave should never be used in the same sentence. The number 1 thing adults can learn from kids is you probably do not want to know what that smell is. Sassy says it's time for us to bring out our first guest for the day. Actually, it's our only guest. Please welcome Sageville's very own principal, Miss Mack. Well, Sassy wants to know, how's the start of the new school year going, Miss Mack?
Well, first of all, I have to congratulate Sassy. I'm so proud of him. He must have done well at Sageville School. He's a talk show host now. And we're off to a great start, Sassy and Leroy. We have new students and new staff, and I'm happy to welcome them all to Sageville School.
So, who are some of our new staff members?
Mrs. Kirkenbush is our new health para. Mrs. Beal is our new first grade teacher. I'm sure Elizabeth and John are going to be keeping an eye on her. Mrs. Riley is our new PE teacher. Mr. Richardson is our new instrumental music teacher. And Mrs. Muntz is a new paraprofessional. Mrs. Detmeyer is our new special education coach. So lots of new faces at Sageville this year.
The big fella here wants to know what kind of new and exciting things are happening at Sageville this year.
So much. Where do I begin? We have some teachers who are piloting a new report card. That's very exciting.
Well, Sassy here wants to know if he's going to be getting a report card now that he's a Sageville student.
Sassy, you keep up the good work. I hear you're doing really well in your small group reading instruction, but you could spend a little bit more time on that ST math.
Sassy wants to know if he can meet that penguin, Gigi. He thinks they could be best of friends. But then I'd have to learn how to speak penguin.
I should also now mention that Sageville is doing yoga. Students and staff are getting training. It's all about mindfulness and...
Looky there. Sassy's doing his own yoga moves. You heard of the downward dog? Check out the Sasquatch squat. Well, Sassy says, thanks for coming on the show, Miss Mack.
Hello, and welcome Welcome to SNN, Sageville News Network. I'm Anna.
And I'm Elliot. Our top story for October, Applesauce Day.
Kindergarten students did some cool apple activities this month and also made their own applesauce. Check it out.
We also had our Fall Fitness Day this month. There were activities in the gym and outside. Here are some highlights. Our open house was also in October. We had a great turnout.
Columbus Day was in October, and Mrs. Beal's first graders put together a wonderful play.
Mrs. Beal's All Stars proudly presents Columbus Sails West. Dear King and Queen, I think I know best. We should not sail east, we should sail west. There's just one problem with what you say, India and China are the other way. But you see, that's part of our plan. I found that I'm going to sail the whole world around. No, Columbus, we do not agree with you. We will not pay for what you want to do. This could bring us riches. This could bring us fame. Every country will be wishing they were as brave as Spain. All right, Columbus, we will pay for your trip. Go ahead, you may start loading your ships. So Columbus sailed west. He took 3 ships and 90 sailors with him. The ships were named the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Columbus and his crew sailed for 2 months. Finally, they spotted land. Christopher Columbus thought they had reached the East Indies, but they had not. They were really in the land we now call America. The sailors met the Native Americans who lived there because they thought they were in the East Indies. They called them Indians. Each year on Columbus Day, we remember Christopher Columbus's brave voyage.
Let's see what else is happening with our Sageville Seconds. Fifth graders had an awesome day at Four Mountains, doing the rope course and learning team building activities. What are you doing?
Swinging.
Okay, whatever.
But you did it.
Yeah.
You did it. That's awesome. Good for you.
No. Is anyone
What do you think, Tanner? How was it?
It's way higher than you think it is.
How do you feel?
That was scary.
You did awesome. You just kept going.
That was amazing.
That's all for this month. Up next, Talkin' Sassy.
We will see you in November. Until then, we hope that your news is good news.
He's friendly. He's furry. He's sassy.
Well, howdy, everybody. Welcome back to our talk show. Today, we go live to the Sageville hallway for a new segment we like to call Can You Talk Sassy? Hey, let's give those students a big round of applause. Sassy says it's time to welcome our guest. Please welcome Sageville's trustworthy, responsible conflict mediators. Okay. So, the furry fella wants to know just exactly what does a conflict mediator do?
We help students at recess if they have a problem.
Okay. So, what kind of problems? 5 times 5?
Not math problems, problems with other students.
We have a process for solving problems. It starts by asking students if they want to solve their problems.
If they do, they must agree to 4 rules. First, they must agree not to interrupt because... Sassy, you're interrupting! They must agree to no name-calling or put-downs. They must agree to be honest.
They must agree to solve the problem.
Yeah? Oh. Okay, Sassy's got a problem. Turns out, when he's out in the woods, his fur sometimes gets all messy from twigs and prickly plants.
That's not really a problem we can solve for Sassy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Has he tried using a comb?
Well, thanks for coming on the show, conflict mediators, and keep up the good work.
Welcome to SNN, Sageville News Network. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Isaac. Our top story for November, the 4th and 5th grade music program.
Take a look at the highlights of this fantastic program.
Sing, 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 sing together, merrily, merrily sing. Sing, sing together, merrily, merrily sing.
Have you seen our cool and creative class photos? Teachers came up with their own ideas, and now all the pictures are on our school website.
Let's go behind the scenes and take a look at how these photos were created.
month, preschool, kindergarten, and grade 1 dressed up for Halloween and paraded through the school. Take a look at all their cute costumes.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Yeah. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Say happy Halloween. Say happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. I miss it, Io.
Hi, Tyler. Hi. Oh, look at you. Adorable.
My partner's back there.
Love it.
Have you filled a bucket today?
Can you wave to Mr. Dyer? Wave to Mr. Dyer. Wave, Josh.
Thing 1 and thing 2. Thing 2 is the mischievous one.
Yeah, she is.
Hey, Josh, I love your costume.
He's a race car driver.
It's Mario. Where are you? Oh, I got you. I met.
We also had a straw poll this month.
A straw poll? Do you pull straws out of a cup?
No. Students got to see how important it is to vote. Grade 3 also had a special visitor.
Good job, Sassy. Is right.
You have to vote too. Do you think your community should be able to use fireworks? Yes, no, or undecided. Volleyball was held this month, and SNN was there for one of our practice sessions.
Talking Sassy. We will see you in December.
Until then, we hope your news
Is good news.
He's friendly. He's furry. He's sassy.
This is November, so today's Sassy Top 6 is all about being thankful. Right here in my hand, I got the top 6 things Sassy is thankful for. Number 6. In the woods, there are no Black Friday shopping. Number 5. All the breadcrumbs people throw out for the birds that Sassy picked up, because now he has free stuffing for Thanksgiving. Number 4. Elastic waistbands. Number 3. Bacon. Number 2. His favorite beverage, gravy. And the number 1 thing Sassy is thankful for, that he is not a turkey. Okay, our guest today is someone all of Sageville is thankful for. Our new first grade teacher, Mrs. Beal. Well, Sassy says, since you're new to Sageville, Mrs. Beal, he doesn't know what questions to ask you. So instead of Sassy, we got some other folks to interview you. Please welcome John and Elizabeth.
You have questions prepared? What would you like to know?
Mom, what's for supper?
What? You can ask me anything and you want to know what's for supper? Chicken Alfredo.
Are we really having Alfredo? Because last time you said that, we had leftovers.
Let's change the subject. Did you see our Columbus Day play? The costumes and acting were fantastic.
Yeah, I loved Christopher Columbus's suit. It looked just like my pirate costume.
Queen Isabella's dress was awesome. It's a good thing I was a princess for Halloween that year. Are we having salad with Alfredo?
We'll see. I don't want to talk about that right now. Maybe we should use this opportunity to visit my first grade classroom. Welcome to my first grade classroom. I put so much hard work into it, as you can see. Well, I did have a little bit of help. See how neat my room is? We work really hard to keep everything clean and organized.
I think you mean we work hard. It's a thankless job.
Check out all these great books we've been reading. It's taking me years to collect these.
Hey, those are our books. I thought our bookshelves at home looked empty.
Can you believe that my students are already reading chapter books?
I wondered where all our Magic Treehouse books went.
Look at this cool card trick I found. I even showed it to my first graders. It fits right in with my math curriculum.
That's my card trick. I taught you it when I was in first grade. Hey, that's Mrs. Frummel's card trick.
All part of my research. As you can see, being a first grade teacher takes a lot of planning and organization.
Remember that day you forgot your laptop? And the next day you forgot your lunch. Shh. Mom, you work really hard, but you have to admit, you have some good helpers.
I do, and trust me, I'm very thankful for both of you and all of my wonderful students here at Sageville.
Well, that was sure interesting, kids. Thanks for being on our show, Beal family. Hope everyone at Sageville has themselves a great Thanksgiving.
Hello and welcome to SNN Sageville News Network. I'm Gabe. And I'm Olivia. Our breaking news for December is All Awesome Day. Sageville raised over $1,400 for Special Olympics by having our All Awesome Day. Students paid money to do fun things like wear a hat to school, wear our PJs, and more. As a result, we also got to shave a sheriff. Captain Snyder once again allowed us to give him a haircut. And that was some haircut. This month, Mrs. Johnson's class created a play called What Makes a Good Community. Here are some highlights.
What makes a good community?
After much discussion and thinking, the Pearl family decides to move to Cullerville to start a new life in a new community. They pack up their house and load a moving truck and head to Iowa. On their way, they meet a few people from the community.
Hello all, welcome to Cullerville. I will be your mail carrier and safely deliver your mail.
I heard you say your family was new in Cullerville. If you have any pets that need taken care of, please call our office. Rainbow Burger is on the corner 2 blocks up. You will love the burgers there. Let us know if there is anything else we can do for you. Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Tooth and I'm a dentist in town.
Here are your burgers and fries. Can I get you anything else?
9 kids is a lot of kids. How do you do it? I spend a lot of time driving the bus. Ha ha ha. What happened to your mouth? She chomped on it. Hated it again, Miss Ellie. I told her she needs to slow down and not eat like a bunny rabbit.
Colorville is a great community.
This is what makes a good community.
Fifth graders studied about which regions the Native Americans settled in and their natural resources. They made some awesome dioramas. Here are some photos from their project. Grade 3 is doing the Kids on the Block program where they learn about people with disabilities. They even got to watch a fun and educational puppet show.
Would you like to tell them about your wheelchair?
Well, I roll around in my wheelchair because I can't walk real good, and I call it my cruiser.
Why do you call it a cruiser?
Because I cruise up and down the hallways at school, and the sidewalks, and the hallways at home.
Hey, are you sick or something?
No, I'm not sick. I've got cerebral palsy.
You got what?
Cerebral palsy, you know, CP?
Oh yeah, CP. What's CP?
Well, it's something I was born with. The kind of CP I have means that I don't talk very well and I can't walk.
Well, let's say goodbye to Mark.
Bye.
Well, boys and girls, now that you've met Mark Riley and you know a little bit about cerebral palsy, I wanted to ask you if you had ever seen these two signs. Okay, you have them here at school. So when you're at school, pay attention where you see these, okay? Anybody know what disability Ronaldo has? This guy. He is blind. How did you know that Ronaldo was blind? This way.
I can't see, so I have this special watch. They make them for blind kids like me.
But that looks like a regular old watch to me.
Well, there are special bumps called braille on the watch to identify the numbers.
Have you ever stopped to really look at the awesome artwork in our hallways? Miss Gregory does a great job, doesn't she? And all of you artists out there are making some beautiful art. Keep it up. Finally, the Sageville Choir was on radio this month. Have you heard their wonderful song? Up next, Talking Sassy. That's all for this month. We'll see you in 2018. Until then, we hope your news is good news.
He's friendly. He's furry. He's sassy. Christmas Town, a wonderful time of year when... What? Who is that? As I was saying, the story of Rudolph begins with... Hey, wait, who are you? What? Get out of here now, come on. This is really unusual. Who let you in at the North Pole? You're not allowed in here. I'm gonna have to talk to Santa. Ho, ho. Rudolph, grab that Sasquatch.
I'm trying, Santa.
What do you think, Yukon Cornelius?
Maybe the Sasquatch can lead me to silver and gold.
I want to be a dentist. Your teeth look like they could really use some work.
Herbie, you're an elf. You're supposed to make toys, not fix Sasquatch teeth.
Nobody wants to play with the Charlie in the box. Come back and play with me.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you make this Sasquatch get out of sight?
I'll try, Santa.
Ho, ho! Oh, no! Rudolph, you caused an even bigger problem.
What did I do, Santa?
That Sasquatch just took my sleigh.
Gee, Santa, I'm sure he'll bring it back in time for Christmas Eve.
Hello, Sageville. We have a wonderful surprise for you. The 5th graders have been working on our new movie, The Mystery of Locker 13.
Here's our brand new trailer. Hi, I'm Sam Sleuth, 5th grade detective. When there's a mystery to solve at my school, I'm the guy they call. My school is filled with tough thugs, tougher games, and the toughest cases a private eye could ask for. My latest mystery started at Locker 13, and that's the real puzzle. See, nobody uses that locker, and nobody ever noticed it before, until strange things started happening inside it. It all started when a mysterious new student named Gilda Farrington came to me for help.
You're just gonna stand there with the door open? I thought the sign said private eye.
This might be the toughest case I've ever had to crack, because around every corner is intrigue, betrayals, and everyone's a suspect.
Why is Mystery Locker sealed shut?
The Mystery of Locker 13 is coming soon from Sageville Cinema. When you watch it, don't blink. You might miss an important clue, and I'm gonna need your help in solving this case.
welcome to SNN, Sageville News Network. I'm Garrett.
And I'm Callista. Our top story for January, grade 3 made their own books.
They wrote up how-to books giving directions and then created their books on the computer.
The students then demonstrated their how-to project. Take a look.
Mrs. Walsh took students to the STEM Festival, and they learned about a great new app that brings pictures to life.
The app is called Quiver, and watch the amazing stuff it can do.
I picked this picture because it is very detailed and I am able to see all the colors and designs on the picture. Quiver is really fun because you can see your art come alive and have it make cool noises to match your picture. I picked this picture because it has lots of details, but it still is easy to color. I like Quiver because it makes your pictures come alive. It also feels like it's in real life.
I picked this picture because it looks cool. The title says take a tour of New Zealand, so I thought the plane would go all over New Zealand. I like Quiver because the stuff comes to life.
I picked this picture because I like fireworks, and I also picked it because fireworks are colorful. I like that you can bring things to life on Quiver.
Right before break, students in 4R did an awesome readers theater.
It was called Bob the Goofy Reindeer. Here are some highlights.
Bob the Goofy Reindeer. You've heard of Dasher and Dancer, and you know the most famous reindeer of all.
But do you recall?
The Goofy Reindeer?
Wait, do you mean Bob?
Bob.
Who names a reindeer Bob?
Why are they Bob?
It's Santa!
Whoa there, this story isn't about Santa.
But Santa's in the story.
Well, yes, but the story is about Bob, the Goofy Reindeer.
So tell us the story already.
Well, you see, Bob could never do anything right.
He'd get a wizard into Santa's toy shop.
And spill hot cocoa on Mrs. Claus's best dress.
But could he fly?
Of course he could fly.
Like a rocket ship.
Like a rocket ship?
Bob could fly so fast that you could see stars shooting from his hooves. Bob could fly so fast that he made a sonic boom during takeoff.
Grade 2 had an author share this month. They had a great turnout. Here are some photos from the event. Students in 1C had a dream they have for the world, and they drew a picture of their dream to celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. That's all for this month. Up next, Talking Sassy.
We will see you in February. Until then, we hope your news is good news.
He's friendly. He's furry. He's sassy.
We go classroom to classroom and recycle paper and cardboard.
We mostly recycle paper, cardboard, cans, and plastic.
Well, it helps the environment. We shouldn't throw away things we can recycle or reuse.
We take it outside and we dump it in the recycling dumpster.
A recycling truck comes and takes it away.
We go to every classroom except the bathrooms and the nurse's office.
Sure, just go outside and stomp your feet.
Hello and welcome to SNN, Sageville News Network. I'm Evelyn.
And I'm Josiah. Our top story for February, the 100th day of school.
Students in all grades did special activities to celebrate. Here are some highlights.
It's the 100th day of school.
Tell me about your outfit.
But I am a really old lady.
Why do you have wrinkles?
Because I'm 100 years old.
How does it feel to be 100?
It feels very old and very, very boring.
Does it feel like it's been 100 days of school?
Yes!
You don't look a day over 99.
I don't?
No.
I think it's my Mary Kay cosmetics.
Tell me about your hair.
My mom came. We had a little time and my mom painted my hair.
What? You mean it's not really gray?
Well, no, I just let my mom painted it. When I go home, I take a shower.
You've been in kindergarten for 100 days?
Yes.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Does it feel like it's been 100 days?
Yeah.
Grade 3 has an infestation of crayfish.
Well, not really. Mrs. Verkuzik and Mrs. Willenberg ordered them.
But they're very cool. Check it out!
Do the turn so I can grab them.
You want to do the turn?
Come on. Yeah, I do. Turn so I can grab them this way. Oh, scissors.
It's okay. I did it. You can do it.
Come on. Now pick it up.
You're the ones who used to be chickens.
Are you recording this?
Yes, I am.
Pick it up.
Pick them up.
Come on, city girl. You can. She knows my back hurts.
Hey guys, here.
See, Gavin can pick one up.
I'm picking here. See, I'm picking up.
You know
Here.
you can overcome your fears by
You ready?
attacking it head on, right?
Right there, yep. It's in the corner. Grab him now. It'll be more easier. You got him. It's fine. He won't hurt you.
You'll be so proud of yourself when you do it.
Open your hands wider. Go like this. Wider and just...
How come you guys are so brave and I'm such a
Just grab him for pictures. Come on. Kuzik, you can do it.
He tickled me.
Come on.
No, my camera's not working.
Fifth graders went on an eagle watch.
Eagles wear watches? I didn't know eagles could tell time.
There's a bat in the hallway this month, but that's not the best part.
The bat was on a wall behind a picture of a bat.
That's one smart bat.
I think next students paint pictures of $1 million. I think maybe that will turn up on the wall too.
We have a new segment we'd like to introduce now. Please welcome stand-up comedian Colin, who is here to tell us a few jokes.
Hello, I'm Colin. Thank you all for coming here today. Can't really be here all week because I got the kids in the car. Now, let's start off with some jokes. I'm pretty sure that's what comedians are supposed to do, right? Yeah. You in the back, is that what they're supposed to do? Yeah, okay. No. That's not what they're supposed to do? Oh, okay. What did the pirate do to win the fight? He hit him with the right hook. So, what did the peanut butter say to the human? You better not eat me. Why did the robber jump into the poison ivy? He wasn't exactly wanting to be caught, but he was itching to be caught. What did the paper say to the pencil? He said, I get your point. So these two people were in a street race. It was a speaker versus a tomato. I don't know why the tomato was there. I guess he really had to catch up. Well, thank you all for watching my show. Now I gotta get the kids out of my car. I'm okay.
Basketball was held this month. Take a look at those future superstars.
That's all for this month. Up next, Talkin' Sassy.
We will see you in March. Until then, we hope your news
Is good news.
He's friendly. He's furry. He's sassy.
Hey, Sassy, what's your favorite food?
Sassy, do your feet stink?
Sassy, how many friends do you have?
All right, let's get on with the show. Hey, Sassy, you think you can read that cue card over there that Lance Evergreen's holding? Tell everybody who our guests are gonna be today? Well, go ahead there, big fella. You read from the card. It's right there. Well, seems as though we got us a problem. Looks like Sassy can't read. Well, guess it's good that our guests this month are some third grade all-star readers. Please welcome Samantha, Wyatt, and Mackenzie.
Hi, Sassy. I wrote a book about you. Can I read it to you?
Yes.
Sassy the Sasquatch. There was a Sasquatch. He wanted to learn, so he went to school. He learned a lot at Sageville. Sassy sometimes shows up around school. All the students love it when he shows up.
Yes, we do.
Well, Sassy says that's a real good story, Wyatt. Why are you kids here today?
We want to teach Sassy how to read.
Sassy, do you know anything about reading?
He can read the moss on a log, the dew on the grass, rabbit tracks in the snow. You know, all kinds of stuff like that that tells him what's going on in his environment.
But Sassy, what about books?
Nope, not a lick.
We have to do something about that.
Yeah, Sassy, reading's important. How about we teach him the alphabet? Sassy, say A. Say B, Sassy. B. Try the letter C. C.
C.
The next letter is D.
D.
And then E. Sassy, I think you should stay in for recess and we'll teach you.
Good idea. I've never tutored a Sasquatch before.
Well, kids, thanks for coming in and helping Sassy today. Now he's gonna be a smarty squatch. And who knows, maybe someday he can be the principal of this place.
Hello, welcome to SNN, Sageville News Network. I'm Kenny.
And I'm Jace. The top story for March, the Sweetheart Dance.
Students had a great time dancing, and so did teachers. Take a look.
This month we had grades 1 and 3 music program. As usual, it was a delight for the ears.
Now it's time for Comedy with Colin.
Hello, people. How are you doing? I got some new jokes for you. So what does a nosy pepper do? He gets all jalapeno business. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. Why did the computer go to the doctor? Because he had a virus. Did you hear the joke about the roof on the house? Never mind. It's over your head. What's the difference between a teacher and a train? The teacher says spit your gum out. The train says chew, chew, chew. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you in the back. You over there. Mom? Is that you?
Let's see what else is happening at Sageville this month.
That's all for this month. Up next, Talking Sassy.
We'll see you in April. Until then, we hope your news is good news.
He's friendly. He's furry. He's sassy.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Well, this month there's been a lot of sassy celebrations going on around the building, so we're going to bring our new guest on, our librarian, Mrs. Butler.
Hi, Sassy and Leroy. Thanks for having me on your show.
Huh. Well, Sassy says he's curious about these books you brought.
Last month, we saw how Sassy is learning how to read. So this month, I thought I would bring some Dr. Seuss books.
Sassy loves his Dr. Seuss books. He even been practicing his rhyming words.
Well, let's give it a try. Let's start with Yertle the Turtle. On the faraway island of Solomon's Sand, Yertle the Turtle was king of the pond. A nice little pond. It was clean. It was neat. That's not how the story goes. Okay, let's try Horton Hears a Who. So gently and using the greatest of care, the elephant... Cute, Sassy, cute. But again, that's not how the story goes. One more. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. One fish, two fish, red fish. I think we're done here.
Well, thanks for coming in and being on the show again this month, Miss Butler, and bringing all those fancy Susie books. Now, keep up the good work in the library. And Sassy and I'll see you all next time.
what's a private eye to do when his partner's gone? And say that partner happened to be the single best detective this school's ever seen. But now he's gone, and I'm left here trying to fill his shoes. A 2-bit private eye with a 1-bit reputation. There's one in every school, a fella who can make the toughest of the tough shake in his sneakers.
You being here, it's bad for your health.
You know the score, Sally. People only care about me when they need my help.
I had a necklace.
I'm guessing you think someone stole it.
Every day we stop by our lockers, but no one ever uses this one.
Why would there be a lock on it?
Who will open Mysterious Locker 13?
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I had dreams too, you know.
You're no angel, darling.
What you looking for, Sam?
Maybe I saw Boss Braun sneaking around.
What was he up to?
Where's the necklace, gumshoe?
Gum? Shoe?
Ew!
Hello and welcome to SNN, Sageville News Network. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Sophie. Our top story for April, the kindergarten and second grade music program.
As usual, we had a great music performance by Ms. Schultes. Here are some highlights.
This month we had a reading celebration to shake off those winter blues.
We had an extra recess, cute and cuddly day, buddy poetry reading.
We got to dress up like our favorite book characters and also did hats off for reading.
Check it out.
This month, there was a dramatic scooter race in the gym. It was between Mr. Ball and the kindergartners.
Preschool went on a field trip this month to Creative Adventure Lab. Looks like they had a blast. Fifth grade attended the Human Body Bee this month. They learned all about the body and even got to touch some icky but interesting stuff.
Get ready to laugh. It's time for Comedy with Colin.
Hello, thanks for watching my show. I'm back with some more jokes. So why was the Soil driving a limo? 'Cause he was very rich, Soil. Why'd the power plant cross the road? To get to the other slide. Why'd the teddy bear say no to dessert? 'Cause he was very stuffed. Why did the student eat his homework? Because the teacher said he was a piece of cake. Why was the construction worker so hard-headed? 'Cause he wore this. Well, thank you all for watching my jokes. Have a nice day. Mic drop.
That's all for this month. Next up, Talking Sassy.
We'll see you in May. Until then, we hope your news is good news.
He's friendly. He's furry. He's sassy.
Sassy says, welcome back to Talking Sassy. So, maybe you heard about this little movie that's coming out called The Mystery of Locker 13. Well, we got a couple stars of the show here with us today. Please welcome Tanner and Taylor. Well, Sassy wants to know if he can have your autograph since you're such big, famous movie stars.
Sassy, it would be my honor to give you my autograph.
We're big fans of you too, Sassy. Can we get your autograph?
Well, this here's how Sassy signs his name. Tell us about this here movie.
I play Sam Sleuth. He's a 5th grade detective, and he's trying to solve a case that involves all of his classmates.
And I play Sally Sunshine. She is Sam's best friend, and she helps him solve the case.
Sounds interesting. Well, we just so happen to have a clip. Here's a scene from The Mystery of Locker 13.
Sam, I was just walking by when I heard something coming from Locker 13. Then they all gathered around.
You hearing noises again, Sally? Maybe you ought to have your ears examined.
If anyone can get to the bottom of this, it's you, Sam.
Maybe you ought to have your head examined too.
You actually trust him? He's a criminal.
He is not. All of you should be ashamed of yourselves. Sam Sleuth is the most upright, decent person at this school. There, did you hear that?
Sally and the rest of you, step back.
Sassy wants to know, what's it like making a movie? Is it all glamorous and fancy?
Not really. It's actually a lot of hard work. We have to memorize lines, we have to work on voice expression and facial expression.
And we have to try not to laugh or look in the camera. That's a lot harder than it sounds.
So, Sassy says movie stars usually get paid a lot of money. How many millions have you gotten for The Mystery of Locker 13?
Movie stars make big bucks. Maybe we need to talk to our director about that.
It was a great experience, and we hope all the Sageville students enjoyed the movie.
Yeah. All right. Sassy wants to know, when does this movie premiere?
It will show at the University of Dubuque on May 24th and here at school on May 25th.
Well, thanks for being on our show, movie stars. We'll see you at the movies.
Hello and welcome to SNN, Sageville News Network. I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Ben. Our top story, Spring Fling.
We had another fantastic spring fling. Check out some highlights. We had our yoga finale this month.
Grade 3 did a great job on their hero reports, and they even made a video.
It's called Heroes Among Us. Here are some highlights.
My name is Jackie Robinson. I was born on January 31st, 1919 in Cairo, Georgia.
Greetings, my name is
Thomas Jefferson. I was born on April 13th, 1743. I'm important because I was the father of a form of government in which people exercise power by electing presidents.
Hi, my name is Mother Teresa. I was born in Macedonia. I am famous for helping poor people and giving them food and shelter.
Hi, my name is Jesse Owens. I was born on September 12th, 1913. I am famous for winning 4 gold medals. In addition, I set a new Olympic record, and that record was the 200-meter dash.
Good morning, my name is Sageville. I was born on 1788 or 1789 in the Western Rocky Mountains. You may know me because I traveled and met Lewis and Clark. I went around the whole world. Some of my accomplishments was I was the only female on the Lewis and Clark expedition.
Hi, my name is Wilson Gripetch. I was born on September 6, 1919, Buffalo, New York. You may know me because I improved the heart pacemaker and fine-tuned it for human.
Hi, my name is Nikola Tesla. I was born on July 10th, 1856 in Serbia. You may know me because I created alternating current, or AC. That's the power that supplies your house.
Hi, my name is Rosa Parks. You may know me because I was in the bus boycott and the civil rights movement. Some of my accomplishments are I earned the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1996 and the Congressional Gold Medal of Honor.
Good morning. My name is Amelia Earhart. I came into this wonderful world on July 24th, 1897 in Atchison, Kansas. My mom's name is Amy Earhart. My dad's name is Edwin Earhart. I'm important because I flew across the whole world. That was not easy, but I never gave up.
Great Thee rocked it with their invention convention.
Of course, there were many other awesome things happening this month at Sageville. Here are a few of them.
one last stand-up routine from Colin.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys can sit down now. Nope, thank you. No, sit down. No, sit down. Thank you. You're very kind, very kind. Sit down. Why was the circle not friends with the triangle? Because it was pointless. What did the alien say to the garden? Take me to your weeda. When is the best time to buy a trampoline? Springtime. What can you serve but never eat? A tennis ball. What did the blanket say to the bed when the bed had a nightmare? Don't worry, I got you covered. What follows you around but is always laying on the ground? A shadow. Thank you, thank you. Goodbye, people. Goodbye. Thank you. I've been on a green screen this whole time? Is this even real floor?
That's all for this month and this school year. Up next, the final episode of Talking Sassy. Wait until you see who his guest is.
We hope everyone has a wonderful summer break. See you next school year.
Until then, we hope your news is good news.
He's friendly. He's furry. He's sassy.
So, Sassy, do you have a girlfriend?
Well, like Sassy said, this is our last show. So, Sassy, we have a little surprise for you. Please welcome our last guest of the school year, the Sageville She-Squatch. Welcome to Talking Sassy, little lady. This furry fella's gonna ask you a few questions. Oh. Huh. Looks like old Sassy is speechless. He's tongue-tied. That's never happened before. Come on, big fella. What do you want to ask the She-Squatch? Well, he says, she's got pretty eyes. She says, thanks. He wants to know what kind of perfume she's wearing. Says it smells awful nice. She says it's tree sap. Oh, yeah. Sassy says, what you doing Friday night? Well, she says, nothing. Just watching Netflix. How about you? This is getting ridiculous. I'm starting to feel like a matchmaker. Why don't you two just go catch a few critters, have a nice little dinner, maybe go to a movie, bowling, or play some Monopoly? Sassy, where'd he run off to? Sassy says, even though this talk show is ending, he'll see you at school next year. Sassy may be getting all civilized and such, but you can never take the Sageville out of the Sasquatch. Have a great summer, everybody!